Greetings. My name is Sonia Wilson. I am a member of the Greater Bethlehem Temple Apostolic Church, located at 4781 Hamilton Avenue, where the Honorable Bishop James Chapman is our pastor. I will be presenting to you today a little bit in the lesson from Jesus Calls Philip and Nathanael. This is found in the book of John, chapter 1, verses 43 to 51. I will just talk a little bit as our time is limited, and I hope you get something out of this to help you during your week, okay? I will begin at verse 43. The day following, Jesus would go forth into Galilee, and findeth Philip, and saith unto him, Follow me. Now Philip was of Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Philip, and it might be pronounced a little bit different, so please forgive me if I pronounce Bethsaida wrong, okay? I may have pronounced that wrong. Philip findeth Nathanael, and said unto him, We have found him of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. And Nathanael said unto him, Can there any good thing come out of Nazareth? Philip said unto him, Come and see. Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold, an Israelite indeed, in which is no guile. Nathanael said unto him, Whence knowest thou me? Jesus answered and said unto him, Before that Philip called thee, when thou wast under the fig tree, I saw thee. Nathanael answered and saith unto him, Rabbi, thou art the Son of God, thou art the King of Israel. Jesus answered and said unto him, Because I said unto thee, I saw thee under the fig tree, believest thou? Thou shalt see greater things than these. And he saith unto him, Verily, 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 I say unto you, hereafter ye shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading, hearing, and doing of his holy word. So Jesus is still calling his disciples, okay? Remember, one of the things that was pointed out when we first started this was that he's intentional. Jesus is intentional with what he does. So let's go over a few verses and see what we have learned, okay? So this is the day following. Jesus would go forth into Galilee and findeth Philip, and saith unto him, Follow me. Notice, Jesus found Philip. You might hear the song a lot of times, I found Jesus, and that's fine. I sing it too. But it's actually Jesus finds us. He finds us. If you think about it, when you're called according to God's will to be saved, when you're called to be cleansed, to be holy as unto the Lord, it's not necessarily you found him, but he found you. Sometimes it's at a point where you're low in life. Sometimes everything's out of control. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. But here comes Jesus. So he found Philip. So therefore he finds you. Verse 44. Now Philip was of Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. So this tells me Andrew and Peter, remember, they're brothers. They are some of the first disciples called, okay? So that tells me they're all around the same area. It says the city of Andrew and Peter. So they're all around. So this information is well known. It is circulating in that area about the coming Messiah. So they all knew one another. They all had this conversation. The Messiah is coming. So they are aware that Jesus is coming, but they did not know when. They were not sure of who. It had to be when Jesus revealed himself, okay? So we go to 44, and Philip findeth Nathanael. Now, after Philip has been shown, Jesus has revealed himself to him, he goes and he finds somebody else. Now, isn't that what we should do? We should tell somebody else about Jesus. Isn't that what Philip did? He told Nathanael about Jesus. And he tells him we found him. Now, here we go again. He said he found him, but Jesus found him, right? And he said, now remember, this has been talked about over 400 years prior to even Isaiah the prophet. This was talked about even during the time of Moses. Because he says, whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. He talked about his lineage, where he came from, 42 generations. So all of this is covered in the Bible, as well as they were well aware. The children of the children of God, which were the Jews at the time, the Israelites, were well aware of the coming of the Messiah. So they had knowledge, they had foreknowledge, so they were well aware. So then we have 46, and Nathanael said unto him, Come there He said, can there any good thing come out of Nazareth? So why did he say that? What does that mean? Can good thing come out of Nazareth? Is he saying something bad about Nazareth? Well, Nazareth was a really small town. You hear about towns that are kind of like, not well known. They don't seem to be progressive, moving, doing anything. It's just not a popular town with many productive things. So they don't see anything promising, great, grand, surprising coming out of Nazareth. But Philip replies, come and see. He is duplicating the master, Jesus. We are to be like Christ. This is what Philip is beginning to do. 47. Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and said unto him, behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile. Well, when he says that, an Israelite indeed, his lineage was true. Nathanael's was. He came from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. He really did. And guile means no deceit. Jesus let him know that there was nothing hidden in him. There was nothing that he was trying to set up and take advantage of. Jesus already knew this about Nathanael. So then, 48, Nathanael said unto him, whence thou knowest me? Jesus answered and said unto him, before that Philip called thee, when thou was under the fig tree, I saw thee. So Jesus was letting him know, I knew all about you. I knew before Philip called you. I knew when you were under the fig tree. I knew all of these things that were leading up to you being called to follow me. In other words, I knew you before you got here, before your mom was pregnant with you. I knew you. And that's God. He knows everything about us. And so this conversation kind of goes on in 49, where he acknowledges who Jesus is. Jesus replies to him, because of what I said to you. But Jesus lets him know that because you're following me, you're going to see greater things. You're going to see things you've never saw before. You're going to be a part of something bigger than you. So here it is. Jesus is calling more disciples. So now Philip and Nathanael are called. And this is what Jesus is doing. He's on a mission. He's always calling us. But here's the question. Are we hearing him? And are we responding to the call? May the Lord add a blessing to your week. May he meet you in your needs. Take care until next time. Thank you.